Prepare for the loading screen. That will be your mind exploding from amazing gaming news. Are you expecting this? I bet you're not. Oh, let's do this.
Welcome to Respawn TV, where we film ourselves talking about video games and enjoying every single second of it. I'm your host, Brendan McKenna, here with my co-host,
Aaron Mefford.
It's nice to meet you, Aaron.
Nice to meet you.
So yeah, you love video games, huh?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little new to them.
Yeah? What's your favorite video game, Aaron?
I would have to say BioShock.
Oh, definitely. I love that series. He is officially my favorite person in the world. So, moving on into the newest video game news for the week. Dramatic look towards camera. Hyrule Warriors comes out on the 26th of September. Now, you may be thinking, since this is a Legend of Zelda title, that it might be going with the traditional Legend of Zelda formula. That's actually not true. This newest edition in the series is a hack and slash collaboration of Dynasty Warriors and The Legend of Zelda, made by Koei Tecmo and Nintendo. So it's actually not purely a Nintendo game. It was a really unexpected move for Nintendo because they usually stick to the same formula for the Legend of Zelda games, but they really mixed it up this time. And it's a hack and slash, thousands of soldiers coming at you. The Dynasty Warriors mechanics with the Legend of Zelda settings and characters. I've been told that it is basically just a paste of characters from Zelda onto a Dynasty Warriors game. So
how can you go wrong with Zelda?
You know, if you like Dynasty Warriors, you'll like that. But Link and other characters take on hordes of enemies. You don't just play as the heroes, you can play as the villains too. You play as villains from several of the series, the entries in the series, like Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, tons of things like that. Unfortunately, as I've learned, the game very underemphasizes the villains. So if you're trying to go in there and get a villain experience, you're not going to be getting that as much as playing as Link and Zelda, the traditional things. So that's going to be a fun entry right there, hopefully, for anyone that wants to play it that isn't me, because I won't be. But you definitely will. Up next, we have a pack by Josh Grossman. Let's see what he has to say to you, the viewers. Let's go.
Super Mario 64 has to without a doubt be one of my all-time favorite games. Take an old classic like Mario, update it with 3D graphics, and give it a whole new style of gameplay, and this is the game that you get. Far from the 64th title in the series, this game harkens back to the days of the Nintendo 64, when Nintendo felt it was necessary to add a 64 to the end of every game that it released for the console. Breaking away from the classic 2D platforming of the original Super Mario Bros., this game delves into the 3D world, a relatively new type of gaming, back in 1996 when this game came out. Basically, the premise of the game is just like any Mario game. You're going to the castle to find the princess who got kidnapped by Bowser. Typical of Mario. That's one thing the Mario series can't get any credit for, story originality. They literally use the same story in every game, but this one does it a little bit differently. Dropping the strict linear style of the original Marios, this game adopts more of an open world type feel. It's not exactly Skyrim, but it's still pretty cool. You get to explore the castle and jump through different paintings and go to different levels, choosing which ones you get to go to first depending upon how many stars you have. Yeah, that's right, I said jump through paintings. You jump through paintings in this game. If that isn't f***ing cool, I have no idea what is. Overall though, this is a really great game, and it's extremely nostalgic for a whole generation of people. No game comes without its pitfalls, and this one's no exception. The camera can be a little bit clunky at times due to the early stages of the technology, and this is more of a personal gripe, but I absolutely hate water stages. Nintendo, please stop making water stages in Mario games. I hate them so much. If you haven't checked this game out yet, what are you waiting for? Go check it out right now. Well, after you finish watching Respawn TV, but then go check it out. This has been Josh Grossman, signing off.
That was Josh Grossman's pack. Right now we're going to be sending it to commercial, so stay tuned for more Respawn TV. Welcome back to Respawn TV. Now, up next, we're going to be talking about Destiny. Now, I don't know very much about Destiny at all. What do you know about it, Brendan?
Destiny, basically, which I know, just the basic idea of it, is a world where an extraterrestrial being called the Traveler has come to planet Earth and has brought unlimited prosperity to the human race. So we went out and colonized a bunch of different planets and things. But somewhere along the line, we ran into the enemy of the Traveler, and it really damaged him. So he is now on the last settlement, human settlement in the world. You are defending it as the soldiers there, as the Traveler is trying to repair himself to fix your universe. So that's the basic idea of Destiny there. Destiny is apparently the biggest console game launch of the year on Twitch, says the executive of marketing with Twitch. So that makes complete sense to me, because definitely any big gaming phenomenon is going to be streamed a lot, because that is a big trend right now, especially with, I believe, doesn't Xbox One allow streaming to Twitch?
I believe it does. I believe
Right.
it has streaming to Twitch built right in. And Twitch is, of course, the online streaming of video games, right?
Right, and especially since with Destiny, they were holding a special where if you purchased an Xbox One console, you would get Destiny for free. So we've got all these people who purchased Xbox One consoles getting their free copies of Destiny and playing it on Twitch and streaming it. So it makes sense that such a heavily marketed game would get so many views on there. 20 million views. Up next, we have commercials, and then we'll be right back to Respawn TV right here on the TV.
Alright, you're here with John Cerrone. This is Bounty Board, and our quest today is Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors. Alright guys, our story begins with Kai, who is the goddess in charge of keeping the balance between the Triforce. Now, Kai grows this obsession with Link, which, I mean, how could you not be obsessed with? But her obsession drives her to corruption. Now Zelda is gone, and once again it is up to you to find her. So this game is very different from the Zeldas that we've seen in the past. It's not like the solo dungeon diving adventure type journey that you go and take on by yourself. It's kind of like Dynasty Warriors meets the Zelda universe. It is very much a button mashing kind of hack and slash game, unlike how in the past where the dungeons really revolved around giant puzzles that you had to complete. It is very much a strategy game where you take on hordes of enemies in an attempt to take back the areas that are infested by Ganondorf's evil spawn. But for the first time in Zelda history, you have a variety of playable characters, each with specific moves and strengths and weaknesses. And for the first time, you can actually play as Zelda. So she's really not all that defenseless, like you may seem. She's got an awesome sword right here. You can see her fighting some foes. And of course, she's got the classic light arrows. Here we got Midna as a playable character as well. If you've played Twilight Princess, you might be very familiar with her. She just summons her creatures from the Twilight to fight for her and stuff. It's pretty awesome. You can see her riding there on that wolf, which originally was Link, but now the wolf is substituted by her magic. One last thing to touch on is the adventure mode, which incorporates the original NES Zelda title, where you jump between universes to accomplish similar objectives. There's a lot of things that really excite me about this game. I'm curious of like the RPG customization. I know you don't create your own character, you play as Link of course, but I'm really excited to see where his story goes. I'm really looking forward to the new innovations that are going to be in this game, how different it is than all the older ones. But really that old nostalgia of hacking and slashing at enemies. It'll be coming out later this month. I'm John Cerrone. Thanks for questing with me. And this has been the Bounty Board. Catch you next week. Hyrule Warriors!
Now, when we were on break, you were telling me about this new Super Smash Bros. 3D game. Tell me about that.
It's out. It's out now.
It's out.
And the best part about this is there are so many great features and so many new characters, and I am just, if you have been following along with Smash Bros., which if you're interested in this story, you've been following along with Smash Bros. The 3DS version is releasing on the 19th, which will have already been out by the time this comes out. It actually pairs up with the Wii U release that'll be happening later in the year. Because in the 3DS version, you can create your own customized character. You can do this in Wii U too. You can create your own customized character with its own moveset that is to whatever buttons you want. And you can use that in the Wii U version. You can port it over, and the controller is your 3DS. You use the 3DS as your controller for the Wii U version. So that's a great way of Nintendo to convince you to buy both versions. But I personally will be picking up the 3DS version because I love the series to death. I mean, Brawl was probably my favorite, even though I didn't like the fact that it got so much slower. If you played Melee on the GameCube, that thing was super fast. But Brawl really slowed down, and I've seen some speed comparisons.
What is your favorite character out of all the characters that have been in Smash Bros?
Okay, right before the end of the season last year, we did a tournament over Smash Bros. And I completely wrecked as Samus. I am great as Samus. I mean, I lost the first round. I went into the losers bracket, but we did a championship of the losers bracket, and they had no faith in me winning, and I won. A game you should play, it's a browser game that you should try out, Room of 1000 Snakes. Now, Aaron, when you hear the name Room of 1000 Snakes, what do you think?
I think of a room with roughly 1,000 snakes in it.
That's right, that's what it is. Room of 1000 Snakes is a game in which you are in a room, there is a red button, and there is a claim of snakes. Now, if you press it or not, that's your choice. Let's see if your human curiosity can get the best of you. You're gonna be an idiot, and you're gonna press that button, and the results are hilarious. It's only like 2 minutes long, but I was laughing so hard, and after you die, it sends you to a place. It's not the game, it sends you to a different place, and you'll love it. Go play this game now. Go Google search Room of 1000 Snakes. Play it. It's a browser game. You don't have to download a thing. It's just a Unity game. Play it. I mean, I'm going to probably make people play it after we're done here. I'm going to make people play it because it's fun. It's 2 minutes.
I'll be playing it.
Yeah, you're going to play it. I'm going to make you. And another indie game that I've really enjoyed but hasn't been getting enough exposure. It came out about 1.5 years ago. It's called Guns of Icarus. Guns of Icarus is a really fun steampunk-based game, and if anybody knows me, they know I love steampunk, so that was a big factor in my purchase, but now I legitimately love it for the gameplay, so let me explain myself before I start freaking out here. The Guns of Icarus is a team-based steampunk airship battle game. You construct your own airship, and you fly through the air with a team of up to 4 people that all have a different job and are supposed to defeat other airships in there. It's a massive multiplayer game. There's an engineer, a gunner, a pilot, and all those 3 classes there that each have their own specific things they have to do, and you have to upkeep the ship as you're driving it around. Generally, I'm the pilot because I'm the only one that knows how to control the things, but I love being a gunner myself. It's just everyone else always grabs a gunner. But it's a game that you really need to try. It's an indie-developed game, so it definitely deserves the exposure. It doesn't get enough love. It's on Steam. It's constantly on sale for like $4.99 each. So I just bought a 5-pack, and I gave 4 of the games to my friends so we could have a team. One of them was left out because there was 5. There's only 4 to a ship. He was kind of disappointed. But Guns of Icarus, it's on my laptop right there. I bring it to class. I write notes on it. It's there. So, with that, and without further ado, we're going to start our last segment of the show tonight. What is that segment, Aaron?
That segment would be Project Delta.
You'll be seeing me there in about a minute or 2 in a different shirt. Welcome to Project Delta, where we get to pick a video game and play it for you. I'm your host, Brendan McKenna. Here's my guest. You introduce yourself, guest.
I'm John.
I'm terrible with names, so now I know he is John. And we're going to be playing a game that I found about a day ago, an indie game that's totally free called Zenith. So we're going to have John here play it. So here you go. Here's your setup.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah, it actually does. It's really nice looking. So this game is all about... Okay, first you gotta right click to open that phone.
All right.
Right there. And decide that you're gonna use a mouse. So right click.
Right there.
Right click those things to set up the screen. And now press the home button to return to the home screen. It's down at the bottom. You have learned how to use it. Now go to tutorial. And here we go. We're
All
gonna
right.
start the
So,
game. So you
basic
are
controls of the W, the D, S. Okay.
WSD. Left
Well, what am I
mouse
doing?
is gonna skate.
Oh, there we go.
So this game is really fun because I think it's so frantic and crazy, and the fact that it's got so many little game elements in there that I absolutely love. So you're already faster and getting better than I am. So for this next part, we need to hold shift so you can add gravity
Alright, shift,
onto.
bam.
Yeah, because gravity is
Oh, there
like
you go.
presses
Crouch
again.
down, become more aerodynamic. Huh?
Right, it makes you faster. Your speed's in the top left up there. So you were going about 300 something.
All right. How do I get my? Oh, there we go. No.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
That phone's gonna pop up again though, because it's a tutorial, so it just keeps popping up and telling you the problems here. Like, oh, learn how to fall faster with shift.
Oh no.
So that, if you,
All right.
quick, press Q. So if you screw up, you can rewind time, kind of like Braid style, like
Cool.
to set yourself up so you don't screw up this time.
And then.
So this time, keep left clicking and hold shift.
Oh no! I'm just making. Good thing I can go back in time.
Yeah. So you never really actually screw up.
Yeah, you just erase all your mistakes. It's a
Right.
great moral lesson that video games teach you.
Yeah, I like this game, and there's not really any death either. So yeah, you're going to hold shift while you're keeping that speed.
Oh man, that is a challenge.
Yeah, it actually is when you first start. You don't have to rewind the whole way though. Like you can restart right on the second platform. there.
Bam.
E lets you unrewind. So if you ever rewind too far, you can go right back
Okay.
to that.
Oh, I have made it.
Congratulations! To ride a rail, just touch it.
Oh, cool. That's pretty simple then.
Yeah. Welcome to
Oh.
Big Bank Mechanical. You've taken out a $100 billion loan, and they have allowed you to fill this entire place with your cash.
It's a great use of billions of
Yeah.
dollars.
Apparently the economy is completely bust because you're allowed to do that stuff. Oh, you found the arrows real quick. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Sometimes in this
bold
game,
arrows.
sometimes in this game, it does have a couple things that are hard to find. That's why you gotta adventure around. I went sailing around this money for a long while. You might need to rewind it when you're at speed.
I keep forgetting I have to click.
Yeah. It's a real clicker.
It is a real clicker.
Yeah. Alright, looks like I can grab a rail over there, one of those three.
Alright.
Oh, you just have to touch it.
Do I get more money through the rail or just speed?
I don't think you need any more money, personally.
That's
Oh, there was actually a platform off to the right, I think. So let's rewind. So I just jammed out to this game yesterday night when I first found it because it's got such a cool soundtrack. And such cool retro themes with it, and it's such a simple idea. Though it gets even crazier, like in level 2, you start playing mobile games on your Catco phone down there while you are skating at the same time.
Oh, you just get so tired of skating that you're like, I'm bored, and open up the phone.
Other people in town are like, hey, play me on this phone game while you're skating, and you're controlling both. The phone is controlled by your right click. Oh, no, gravity.
Ooh.
Get in there.
Oh, wait, hold on, what am I doing?
You're rewinding, I think. You're
Am I
holding Q.
rewinding?
Yeah, you're holding Q.
Oh, no, okay.
All right.
Fast forward. And then, bam, gravity. Nope, gravity is
Pressing
not
Q.
Q. Alright.
You and shift. Okay, let's see if we can get in the hole.
Oh no, what did I do again?
Okay, let's rewind all the way back to right when
Alright.
you launched off. So, yeah, there's a bunch of people in town. They'll be like, "Hey, you can control the phone with your right click, and you can control the skater with your left click." Okay, so apply gravity to this.
Oh,
Get in the hole. Oh, got to rewind.
I'll make it.
And you're manipulating the right and the left click at the exact same time to do two different things. It's such a crazy, like, mind scramble, and I love it because it's so fast-paced. Unlocking wall ride.
Oh no.
Okay,
There we go.
to do
All
wall
right.
ride, you gotta have at least 30 plus speed and upwards momentum, so you gotta jump.
Alright.
You jump onto a wall and hold the jump button to, yeah. But this is just basically the tutorial to teach you important stuff. Good job.
Yeah, I made it.
Now we're gonna learn chain wall riding.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I am
Alright.
flying. 300.
I see you are holding down the skate
400.
button. Are you holding down the left click?
Yeah, I know.
Nope, you gotta tap it if you want speed, says the phone. I like that. I've never seen that yet. I didn't know that if it notices you're holding the left click, it's like you can't hold the left click.
Hey, dummy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Going at 900, bullseye.
I didn't look like a bullseye, but alright,
Oh,
cool.
whatever. As long as you hit the thing that looks like a bullseye, we can say it.
Alright, sweet.
It's okay. We're down here.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
where it starts getting complicated. How to get out of this bank. If you gravity downhill, you'll go faster and you can carve along the dunes.
Nice.
So there should be a way to get up into that central platform somewhere around here, so you can wall ride your way across those little arrow walls. But for now, it's just real fun to sail along.
Fly around.
Heck yeah! It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. It feels like, with money. So basically, Sonic the Hedgehog without rings. Yeah. So what do you think of it? Like, what are your personal opinions on it here?
I can honestly waste lots of hours, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Just because, like, you're in this giant bake, and, like, my big thing about video games is, like, kind of the world or environment around.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
please
knocked him
put
back on
right
his
click.
feet.
Good job. So
Good.
right click the phone. Okay.
This guy?
He sent you a mail. Yeah.
Oh,
You ran over him.
sorry. Oh, he
Good
didn't like
guess.
that.
Right click that and see what he said. I just got a new phone and you wrecked the screen with your stupid robot. I hope you crash.
Oh,
Congratulations, and you have $3, so that's good. You can play a game with the guy by going to exit on your phone. Go to the little monster animal guy. Yeah, and you press play. So select
Grassy
level.
Farm.
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
good level.
Grassy Farms.
So right click start. And you are the little guy down there, like that little guy.
Am I
And
so-
you shoot automatically, but you gotta avoid the other guy.
Oh man, this
Touching.
multitasking is insane.
Yeah, while you are skating. Hey, you beat it. Grab that cheeseburger.
Oh, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a cube
Somebody
too.
sent you an email. Thank you for entering Capsule Quest. Find capsules as those squares you just grabbed. To gain capsule points, redeem them to upgrade your Catco monsters. Your game is waiting. All right.
Oh, cool.
So there's an upgrade system for your phone game. If if you want to play that. Let's see, for this area, here, let's close the, yeah. There's also a map in there that shows where the objective currently is. For this, I believe you have to go up the hill, up the spiral in the center.
Oh.
Yeah, it took me a while to do this. There's also a little sign up there that says there's something awesome up there if you want to make it up there.
I do. I like
Sweet.
awesome things.
I do too. I appreciate awesome things. It says something on the ground. Thank you. It's you.
It's you.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. Oh, that's
Thank you,
great.
game. I actually forgot that it said that. I thought, alright. Okay, there's the next one. Launch.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Rail that guy.
Oh, real that guy.
Oh no! There's this page. Okay, how many left? I think it's like 4 left. Oh no, through the hole! Shoot!
Alright, we got this.
Yeah, we totally got this. We are so close to finished.
Shift. Yes.
Yeah. And launch. Oh, it's a cube.
I like cubes.
I do too. This page, okay? You got them all.
Yay.
So
Oh,
congratulations.
sweet. Sliding around and stuff.
So this game is
On the
completely
way.
free. You can just Google search the title and you'll find yourself right at the download page. 50 megabytes, perfect for the Northwest computers. It runs great. I love this. This is the low graphics setting, by the way, so there is higher. So if you really want to push yourselves and try some higher graphics setting, that is available to you. So this was Project Delta. I'm Brendan McKenna, and
I'm John Cerrone.